has decided to file for divorce. She is citing differences that can't even be explained, but we can explain them. Okay. They've been married since 1996. We actually pulled the original wedding photo. Jasmine, go ahead, do you know we're going to find it now. Shout out to the team. This was their original photo. This was their original. This was before he was famous and had money and all of that. This was back in 1996. And now she is decided to file for divorce, citing differences that can't even be explained or fixed. It's beyond irreconcilable differences. Okay. And so he has told the line. Now, he has bragged about over the years all the wives that he's had illegally during the time that he was married to her. She's gorgeous, by the way. Let's go ahead and let him remind you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care. Why?
A few moments later.
Akon's wife just filed for divorce. After extensive research, they found out that Akon only had $10,000 in his bank account. Keep your money in your mother's name. Smart move, ain't it?
Gotcha, bitch.
You win.
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, man, it's an interesting one today. And the internet, man, y'all something else, man. So y'all remember the soccer player, right? That his ex-wife tried to file for divorce, and he had everything in his mother's name, so the woman pretty much left with nothing. I believe he goes by Hakimi something. And ever since that happened, it seems like whenever we hear this happening again, they're calling it the Hakimi method. Oh my God, this is hilarious. So they're calling this the Hakimi method because recently Akon's wife filed for divorce. Originally, I wasn't even going to cover this because I was like, why are people sending me this? Like, okay, another rich person gonna have to come out of pocket. Big deal. Until it came out that he pulled the Hakimi theory, or whatever they call it, the Hakimi something. And he did the exact same thing that the soccer player did and had all his wealth in his mom's name, and they were only able to find $10K sitting in his account. Which obviously, for most people, that's still a pretty good amount of money, but in comparison to how much he's worth and considering how long they were married, almost 30 years, I can certainly see the uproar coming from women, even though Halle Berry was literally just caught saying not too long ago about how unfair it is to have to pay. But we all know it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, see what everybody got to say about this.
Never try to con a convict, okay? Akon's wife right here is divorcing Akon, and she wanted $100 million in settlements for divorce, yeah? Little did she know, Akon has learned the Hakimi strategy of wealth preservation, okay? For those who don't know, Hakimi is a Moroccan footballer who had a divorce proceeding, yeah? His wife wanted half of his wealth. Then she found out all his wealth is under his mama's name. He's got nothing under his name. So she got nothing. Other people have been using it. Israel Adesanya used it. Apparently in New Zealand, when you stay with a girl for a few months, you're treated as though you're married. So she wanted half of his wealth as well. And he did the same thing. Put it just under mama's name. That's all you gotta do. So Akon right here has been doing the same thing. Under his name, all he has is $10,000. So in this divorce proceeding, all she's gonna get is $5K. Yeah, unless she's got good lawyers that can go around and say, nah, this is some bullcrap strategy that needs to be, looked at. But other than that, she's getting $5K maximum, I think. Okay. So yes, don't try to con a convict, foolish lady. All the men in the brotherhood are proud of Akon and the others using this strategy. So you guys, if you're building wealth, use the strategy, man. This is wealth preservation, okay? It's not just distrusting your lady. Who knows what could happen in the future, but it's wealth preservation, brother. Okay? You need to give that money to mama. Put that money under mama's name, okay? Oh my god, that's insane, bro. I wonder how this is gonna go. Is it gonna go like the other 3 cases? Let's see. We shall see.
I'm not gonna lie, Akon, he ate with this move. He protected himself. It is what it is. They're gonna have to battle out in the court. But 30 years is not a joke. He's gonna have to come up off much more than that 10K, that lousy 10K. That's not account because 30 years is not a joke. And before you guys say, "Oh, she took 30 years from him too," no, he had other wives, he had other concubines, he had other side quests. This is not a joke. But anyway, and plus she got kids for him, so he's just gonna have to do much more than what he's putting down. Anyways, the reason why I'm making this video is because I need women to understand that men, one thing about them, they're always going to operate with that head. They're always going to operate with that head, not their hearts, not their emotions, none of that. You could be the best thing to them. Do your best for them. But one thing, they're going to put things in motion to protect themselves. And that's how women need to start operating. Use Mary J. Blige for an example. That lady she should be retired on an island, enjoying the millions that she made in her career. But no, all in the name of spousal supports from a man that cheated on her and stole from her. She was still entitled to, she still had to pay him child support. And she's still working and she's clearly not happy doing it. But she's doing what she has to do to make ends meet. And it's just not fair. But anyway, I need women, especially women with money. You need to start thinking with your head and learning how to protect yourself. I know we be in love, the emotions be flowing, we be thinking that they have our best interest in heart, and at that moment they were thinking that, oh, they're not gonna hurt us, we're gonna be cool, we're gonna be fine. But a man is a man. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So again, protect yourself, protect your assets. I'm talking to the women with actual assets. Protect yourself and stop being soft. Use your head. Talk to lawyers. Get your affairs in order so that you're not going to end up like Mary J. Blige. You see, Akon, it was a smart move.
Was it really though? Because I can't tell based on the way you made that argument. It sounds like you just letting your bias show. Because on one hand, it's unfair for Mary J. Blige because that's another woman that I've mentioned that's currently having to pay spousal support. And she said that shit is weak. And then Holly Berry, same shit. I told you guys it's only unfair to them when a woman has to pay. But women are the ones that want to be able to get the bag just like the man does. So this is what you get. But what I find very interesting is, again, like, oh, it's a smart move, but it's only smart to you under the conditions that a woman is the breadwinner and she can do the same thing. See, it's like you're and then she really showed her bias when she said a man is going to be a man. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And of course, men can read between the lines, and we know exactly what she means. It means you don't like men, and you look down upon them. That's what that means.
Ladies and gentlemen, they saying that Akon said that his wife of 29 years, she deserves nothing. She don't get no spousal support. He says, you don't do it. He said he lock his finances up. They locked up. He ain't doing nothing. You don't get nothing. You want to leave? Go. And y'all know he done already put all his stuff in his mama name. So he had a bank account with $10,000 and everybody like, oh, that's a win for him. Bro, it's cold out here. It's cold. 29 years of marriage. He like, no, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting nothing, you know what I'm saying? You done stacked up, you done did whatever it is you want to do for whatever reason you want to leave. You want to leave my black hat, then go ahead on and go then. 29 first, it's crazy he married 29 years. I didn't even know he was married. Like, I didn't know. Like, who? I don't know why I just didn't associate Akon with, I don't know. 29 years, but that's cold, though. That's cold. That's cold. I don't know. You know, they might have to make a new law for Akon to, get things situated, man. He put everything in his mama name. Some of y'all can't even do that. Can't put nothing in your mama name. Your mama disappear on your ass. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, you can't trust your mama like that. Hell, your mama been spending your money. Damn, y'all got dirty clothes, hand-me-downs, your mama taking trips on your child support money. The money you was supposed to already have. You know you can't put nothing in your mama name. Mama ain't worth a damn.
Now, I would say this. Him getting divorced, I'm not going to say it was it was surprising, but at the same time it wasn't, because like everybody else, I was under the impression that he had multiple wives. So I'm thinking to myself, well, if you got multiple wives, I would imagine, and you being an African brother, I figured, everything was under those conditions, not necessarily America, but this is a woman that he's been married to prior to him gaining any type of fame. So if I'm being brutally honest, if she been with you that long and y'all got a child together, bro, like as much money Akon got, man, you should throw her a little something. Almost 30 years and she gave you a kid. I'm like, you feel me? Now honestly, 100 million is fucking ridiculous, because if y'all been together for almost 30 years, married, I would imagine this woman probably easily, she gotta at least probably be in her 40s or maybe even her 50s. Sweetheart, you do not need 100 million. At your age, you do not need that. I would probably give her enough to maybe retire on, and that's about it. And even that wouldn't come close to the 100 million that she's requesting. I'm like, but I would at least give her that, man. I think that's fair enough. She was with you that long and gave you a child. 100 million is ridiculous, though. But yo, the Hakimi method, man, yo. I think more guys with that are rich and wealthy, man, they gonna start pulling the same move, bro. Look like Anton picked up on game.
I just want to give some credit to Akon. His wife of 29 years filed for divorce, and she demanded $100 million. 29 years of marriage, $100 million. And guess what? Akon is smart. Akon is always preaching about, all the benefits of Africa, all the wealthiness of Africa, and how we need to go to Africa to build our own businesses. He's always doing all this entrepreneurial great shit, especially with Africa. I love that about Akon. Akon is a very smart man, amazing artist, and he's always preaching that how can black folks get their money and become bosses. And I love that. And that's why Akon is a boss, because his wife, ex-wife now, trying to get this 100 million, finds out that there's only $10,000 that she can get, only about 10,000, because Kanye put his shit in his mother's name, so she doesn't get a fucking thing. That's a win for us. Good job, Akon. I'm gonna sing a little song. My shit is locked up, it won't come out. Locked up, it won't come out. Locked up, it won't come out. You can't get my money, hey. My shit is locked up, it won't come out. Locked up, it won't come out.
She has decided to file for divorce. She is citing differences that can't even be explained, but we can explain them, okay? They've been married since 1996. We actually pulled the original wedding photo. Jasmine, go ahead and do we're gonna find it now. Shout out to the team. This was their original photo. This was their original. This was before he was famous and had money and all of that. This was back in 1996. And now she is decided to file for divorce, citing differences that can't even be explained or fixed. It's beyond irreconcilable differences. Okay. And so he has told the line. Now, he has bragged about over the years all the wives that he's had illegally during the time that he was married to her. She's gorgeous, by the way. Let's go ahead and let him remind you.
Yourself have 9 kids?
I got 9, 7 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's always been the rumors about how many wives you have.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let it stay a rumor. I like this. I like the fact that people are guessing now.
Okay.
I love it.
So you can neither confirm nor deny.
I'm not
you have
confirming nor
multiple
denying.
wives. I've been asking the same question, I think, for about 10 years.
Right.
I always get the same answer.
Listen, I love it. I love that everybody's guessing, like, I know he got more, but how many? You go on the line, may see 9, you might see 7, you might see 4. I love it, though.
You love it.
Those are not wives. Those are hoes. Okay? Those are hoes. And he's got one that he's paraded around here in the U.S. that just recently got a BBL. So why you got a husband that got a BBL? Who are you trying to attract in his group that has money? More money than him. And she's not a wife, but he calls her a wife. This is the only legally married wife. And that's the reason why he didn't want to answer the question. I know chicks personally that have dealt with Akon. And when I tell you there's no money, there's no city, there's back taxes, the jury is fake. He forever around here telling you all this money he's got, all these women he's got. Akon ain't got nothing but podcasts and a lot of mouth and ain't shit to back it up. And she gonna remarry real easy. And for a lot of y'all, they don't allow divorce. They do, especially when you go outside the Muslim covenant. You're only allowed up to 5, and you got to be able to afford them all. And if you can't afford the land, the solar city that you were going to build, sir, you definitely can't afford this wife anymore.
Akon's wife, Tamika Tahim, filed a divorce to part ways after 29 years of marriage and demanded $100 million as compensation. The court handling the case only found $10,000 in Akon's account, as the singer's wealth is sitting comfortably in his mother's account. You got to think, us in America, we diet ninjas, right? The closer you get to Africa or being from the continent of Africa, our powers increase, right? So he got pretty much all of his abilities. So he's moving at higher speed than you. You thought you was going to outsmart him, but his mama on demon time with him. You know what? She been shaky for years. Can't get nothing. And you know what? Transfer the bread to me. That's just what's going on right now. You got to understand, when you stepping into the deep earths of Wakanda, when the blackness is at peak. See me? I got a good amount of it just because of the pigmentation. Now him, he got it fully melanated. He probably glows sometimes in the dark. You got to understand what you're dealing with. Over here, we giving them hell in America, right? These women is dealing with diet ninjas, right? They ain't even got the full threat. If they go over there to the continent, they can get a full dose of what we got to offer. I might got to go home for about a year and a half just so I can fully tap into my melanated powers. They don't understand that we playing the game at a high level. We ain't going for it. Her ain't got enough melanin to even see what's going on. We playing the game above the shoulders. Always remember that.
Hey, yo, I'm hollering, brother. This ninja just said, yo, he said he probably glow in the dark. I'm just trying to imagine, like, man, this dark ass ninja. I'm like, what the hell he gonna look like glowing in the dark? Say, man, gonna look like a black light, ultra light, blurple light.
Akon, Judge, my wife doesn't deserve a dime in spousal support. Akon is playing hardball with his estranged wife in their divorce. The rapper doesn't want to give her a dime in spousal support. According to new docs obtained by TMZ, Akon checked the box to terminate spousal support for Tamika, his wife of 29 years, after she had requested it in her divorce petition filed in September. Interestingly, Tamika asked the court not to award any spousal support to Akon, so it seems both want to protect their finances. In Akon's response filed Friday in LA Superior Court, he also requested joint physical custody of the 17-year-old child he shares with Tamika. Tamika, on the other hand, asked for joint legal custody of their child, as well as full physical custody. The divorce isn't the only speed bump Akon has hit recently. As we first reported, the hip-hop star got arrested last week in Georgia for failure to appear in court for driving with a suspended license.
Yeah, failure to appear in court for that suspended driver's license. Yeah, that's not gonna help him much, but the information she just released does bring up a few questions. Why is this woman requiring, or should I say demanding, $100 million if she's trying to protect her own assets? What resources has she gained that she feels the need to even protect her own? Why is she asking for full custody when he's asking for joint custody for a child that's damn near grown anyway? That's weird as fuck. The child is 17. Y'all really gonna fight over who get you really you want full custody of a damn near grown person? That's weird to me. I'm like, am I the only one that I don't know, bro? That those are my questions. Other than that, 30 years, bro, man. Akon got it, man. I mean, you can break her off a little something. 100 million is ridiculous, though. I wouldn't give her nothing nowhere near that. But 30 years, y'all got a child together. Come on, bro. But at the same time, if she's built all this wealth while they were together, I would imagine he was providing the lifestyle anyway. Because you got some people, I saw some people in the comments saying, well, if that's the case, hell shit, she should be paying him back. He been paying for everything and taking care of her for 29 years. That could be a possible other way to look at it as well, but I don't know. It's just me. She was with him before he got the fame. You feel me? That's very rare nowadays. And usually those couples are the ones that stick together. The LL Cool J's, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, just to name a few. But, it is what it is. I like to know what y'all think, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe, OGs. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.